The verse you provided is from Joel chapter 3 verse 3. They have cast lots for my people, and traded a boy for a prostitute, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. This verse, stark and brutal, paints a horrifying picture of exploitation and dehumanization. It's a snapshot of moral decay within a society, a chilling testament to the depths humanity can sink when empathy erodes, and the value of human life is traded for fleeting pleasures and base desires. It speaks of a community that has lost its moral compass, where vulnerable individuals are treated as mere commodities, their futures sacrificed on the altar of greed and immediate gratification. The act of casting lots suggests a randomness, a callous indifference to the fate of individuals. It implies that people were treated like objects to be gambled with, their lives subject to the whim of chance rather than recognized as sacred and precious. This randomness underscores the utter lack of respect for the inherent dignity of the people being victimized. They are reduced to pawns in a game, their worth determined not by their intrinsic value as human beings, but by the arbitrary outcome of a draw. The exchange of a boy for a prostitute speaks volumes about the breakdown of societal values. It highlights the commodification of both innocence and sexuality. A young boy, robbed of his childhood and potentially forced into servitude or even worse, is traded for momentary gratification. This transaction underscores the depravity and moral bankruptcy of those who engage in such practices. It reveals a complete disregard for the well-being and future of the child, reducing him to a mere instrument for satisfying lust. Equally disturbing is the selling of a girl for wine that they may drink. This act further emphasizes the subjugation of women and their treatment as objects to be bought and sold for the sake of intoxication. The image is stark and unsettling. A young girl's future, her potential, her very being traded for a fleeting moment of alcoholic indulgence. This act epitomizes the abuse of power and the exploitation of the vulnerable. The desire for wine, a symbol of fleeting pleasure, becomes the justification for a heinous crime against humanity. Beyond the immediate horror of the acts described, the verse serves as a potent reminder of the dangers of unchecked greed, societal decay, and the dehumanization of others. It forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth that such atrocities are not confined to ancient history. Forms of exploitation and human trafficking continue to plague our modern world, albeit often disguised in different forms. The verse, therefore, serves as a call to action. It compels us to examine our own values and to actively combat injustice and exploitation wherever we find it. It challenges us to recognize the inherent dignity of every human being, regardless of their age, gender, or social status. It urges us to stand up for the vulnerable and to fight against the forces that seek to reduce human beings to mere commodities. The lesson of Joel chapter 3 verse 3 is not just a condemnation of past sins, but a warning and a challenge for the present. It demands that we actively cultivate empathy, promote justice, and defend the inherent worth of every individual, ensuring that the horrors depicted in this verse are never repeated. It reminds us that a society's true measure is not its wealth or power, but its commitment to protecting the most vulnerable and upholding the dignity of all its members. It is a stark reminder of the potential for human cruelty and a powerful call to choose compassion, justice, and the unwavering defense of human dignity.